What do you want to talk about?
Whatever we want. I've got topics for days. I'm so Call it Topicana.
Fresh squeezed. Hey there.
It feels like the lighting is real dark today, doesn't it? In the windows we see each other in on our computers. It looks like we're all in shadow.
Our little FaceTime windows.
Yeah. We're all
I can
silhouettos.
I can see you guys. You guys see a little too bright, actually.
Really?
Andy, you have a certain muddy brown aura to you right now.
I only see a silhouetto of a man.
Welcome to Topicana. This is a show where anything goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, today I'm going to give the boys some quizzes that I found on the internet from early 2000s teen magazines.
These are fun.
Mm.
No, I mean, like, of all the things, this is the most fun thing you probably could have come up with.
I mean, I tried.
Is it, are you a mean girl?
There was some of
Or that type of things.
But
I remember doing it on the show before.
yeah, we
It was
did
fun, but
90s. Now we're
I don't remember the questions. Really.
yeah, that was like, your sassy, your Jane era. But now we're moving into this is probably like Teen Vogue or some shit. I don't know, early 2000s.
Is your favorite movie Blank Man or Pootie
That was-
Tang? Am I in
There
the
was
right
a Black
era?
Man 90s.
2000s, I think.
God, I don't remember. I'm starting to think, looking at these pictures of Miley Cyrus, even Rihanna and Demi Lovato from the early 2000s, and going, what tragic fashion. And maybe it is truly the transitional years. It spans decades. It's like the last two and the first two. It's
Yeah.
awful.
You're saying
Is
that that's a pattern that
I don't know.
holds?
In my head. I mean, obviously it's subjective.
Let me guess. They're all wearing like dresses over jeans.
Yeah, basically.
Really,
yes.
really thin scarves.
Oh, yep. Chunky belts.
So,
Tiny purse. That was a tiny purse era too.
do you think
yeah.
that a desperation begins as the decade comes to a close, that all fashion-forward people have this crisis where they're like, I can't go into the next decade with anything like what I was doing in this decade, so I've got to do something fucking stupid and then just kind of shave that down to something acceptable off of the runway?
I bet you that's exactly it. Right, Andy?
Yeah, but I don't think too much about what I wear. I said, oh, that
Yeah.
looks nice. I think I'll put that on.
Right.
Trends. What's that?
Yeah, but the ones who really push those trends, the ones who really are out front.
Like, man, remember the chunky highlights? Everything was just chunky.
I also remember the dyed blonde on top and the underlayer was like black.
Yeah.
Eh.
Get the haircuts with the little
Yeah.
razors.
Remember when dudes would just spike their hair with a bunch of gel?
Yeah.
And it was just the worst thing.
I was just talking about that with my mom because she lost her hair due to the chemo. And now it's starting to grow back a little bit. And I was like, Mom, you've never had short hair ever in your entire life. There's a whole line of products available to you now. Pomades and gels and whippity doos and dippity
Dippity doos and dippity don'ts.
don'ts. You know what I'm talking about.
Who dippity done it better?
Do.
Did you dippity do it?
No.
Now that I have super long hair, I realize that hair is overrated and it's a lot of work.
is.
So,
I need a haircut.
I'm looking forward to your mother's short hair era.
Mhm. It is her short hair era. Oh my gosh. Any hoozles.
You remember, was it Gozer? Had a flat top
Yeah,
in Ghostbusters.
well, it wasn't really a flat top. It wasn't like Bart Simpson hair. It was more of a
She looked cool.
it was like a stylized flat top.
By the way, I was reading a Dear Prudence.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started letting some news back into my
You should do that
brain and
sometimes. Yeah.
some social media. I've had a mental health crisis where I couldn't participate in the world at large for a while, I think. and I'm starting to let social media and news back in. So I read Dear Prudence, and it was Dear Prudence. My mother-in-law. It was something about she wouldn't accept the child having its middle name was from a movie. It was like something that meant something to the parents.
Yeah.
And it was something real stupid. It was something from Ghostbusters. I think it was like one of the names of one of the demons or ghosts or something. One of the big long names.
Slimer.
Not Slimer. I hope it's Slimer. They never say what it is in the article either.
Sipowitz.
As long as it's a middle name, who cares?
Well, they're going to make it it's not a middle name. They're changing the family name to a hyphenate with that.
Okay.
As the lead.
They're allowed to.
At least that's the way I understood the article. But if you look
You
up
can
Dear
disagree,
Prudence,
but they're allowed to.
you can read it.
So it'd be like Slimer Gozer.
Slimer. I like Slimer Moore. We're the Slimer Morrises, party of 3. It's me, my wife, and my friend Slimer here. He's a ghost, and he loves hot dogs.
Did they name their son Egon too? Be Egon Slimer Gozer?
Egon. I like the name Egon,
I mean,
actually.
listen. They're the parents. They can do whatever they want. That kid grows up, they can change their name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't need to get involved.
As long as the parents are rich, it's fine, right?
It's fine.
Edith Puthie.
Edith Puthie. All right. We're going to get started. Andy, do you have your pen and paper? Freddie, do you have your pen and paper?
I do.
You're making us...
Yes.
We're working this time.
Your answers will come with points with them. So you have to write down A, B, or C for each of these questions.
Oh, so it's those just 3 choices? Because I remember last time it was real easy to game the system.
Yeah,
because
it's probably going to be the same.
It's like it were extremes on the middle, on either end, and then a very measured answer in the middle. So
you could answer honestly instead of trying to game the system, Andy.
I don't want to be thought of as a mean girl, so I'm going to go for the other extreme.
You're hilarious.
Manipulative girl.
Yeah. All right, number 1. This quiz where it looks like Miley Cyrus, although I think she's Hannah Montana here. There's a picture of Demi Lovato and a picture of Rihanna. I think it is Rihanna and not Rihanna, right? It's Rihanna. I don't know. Okay.
I just know she's not late for dinner.
Right.
That.
So out of these 3, what's your rocker name? I don't know what we're doing here, but you're gonna find out what your rocker name is. Like you rock, man.
When you say that, we're not choosing our rocker name.
No.
They're going to tell us what our rocker name is.
Something's gonna end at the end. You'll get to know.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the first question or statement.
All right.
I love coffee drinks. A is caffeine. B is once in a while. C is nah, I have enough energy because I'm a demon from hell.
Does that really say demon from hell?
No.
Okay, because
artistic license.
I guess I have to pick the one that fits me most because coffee drinks, they tend to give me I don't like coffee drinks because it makes me poop. Is that an option?
Wouldn't that be great?
Well, that means you probably are which one? Was there one that just said you don't like them?
Yeah, Andy would be C, I guess.
You see, I'm an A. I have to have coffee.
Oh
every
my God,
day.
me too. Please.
And
so
it's not even because I like it anymore.
But you added because I have so much energy, right? That was a fake
Just
one?
the answer is nah, basically.
Okay.
I have enough energy.
Okay.
But you're just saying nah.
Nah, because I was shit.
You're saying hecky nah.
All right, you guys have your answers written down for number 1. Okay, number 2. I'd prefer to sing with someone over singing alone. A, nah, I like rocking on my own. B, I love singing along with a friend. C, woohoo, it's time to party.
What does that mean?
It means you love more the merrier.
Oh, okay.
So you're
But
like
that can
multiples.
also mean you can also
That's about cocaine,
I
though.
like to party by also singing by myself.
That's cocaine.
You like to party?
I think interpret C as the more the
A whole
merrier
group of
on stage
people.
singing with me. I want an entire polyphonic spree. I want all of Arcade Fire.
Oh, see, I'd be split between B and C then if that's the case. I'm a B, I think.
I think you're a B.
I like to harmonize with people.
He's a real B.
It's
I
a
want a
sweet
whole
feeling.
tabernacle choir behind me.
just like prayer. Andy's voice will take you there.
All right.
Oh, what was that? That band we went to see during Christmas.
Oh yeah, the Mannheim Steamroller. I always want to call it Catherine Mannheim
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah, I want them behind me.
That's right.
They're so great.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Man, again, if you've never experienced this fucking shit live, do it.
It's over the top.
It's amazing.
It's so corny in parts. And some of the act, I think, is stuff they've been doing for a long time where it's aged them. Some of the video footage is aged some. But it's still a fun show and reasonably priced.
We had a great time.
Reasonably priced holiday spectacles, your thing?
Do you like borderline Christian stuff? then Trans-Siberian Orchestra is for you.
Right, where it just kind of walks right up to that line and peers over it, but never says the words.
Do you want to really test out your epilepsy medication?
That too.
Number 3. Mm-hmm. I'm comfortable doing my own thing on the weekends. A, it depends on my mood. B, I like being chill, so sure. C, no, I love hanging with my friends.
Oh, I gotta go C. I miss my friends.
You are a little social.
A and B are too close to each other.
Social. I think let's interpret B as if I'm doing my own thing, like maybe somebody else can join me. Maybe I'll do something that you're doing. Your firm maybe is what I like to say. So firm.
Andy,
all right.
Have you watched Smiling Tree Friends?
No, Smiling Friends.
Smiling Friends. Just Smiling Friends. That's right.
I
have no fucking idea. It's on Max. Big recommend.
He just assumes that trees are smiling.
It's an animated show. You'd love it.
When Amy was talking about hanging with a friend, I thought of there's one character in there that just spits all the time, and his mouth is just like a sock. He looks like a sock puppet, but he's animated, and he just spits. And Amy's like, I want to hang out with maybe a friend. That's who I imagine her hanging out with.
Cool. Thanks for
a friend
the
who
peek.
spits.
It spits.
She's gonna come home soaked.
Yes. Well, I also think that's just who Amy would be like. Yeah, that's who I want to hang out with.
I mean, duh.
The little spit and sock puppet guy.
All right, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I would totally give myself a crazy haircut. A, ooh, fun. B, I'd really have to think about it. C, I'd rather wear a wig. I'm happy to wear a wig. Let's do fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm a C too. Because I did a crazy haircut in my youth. I had Liberty Spikes mohawk, and I won. That's a lot of work.
Actually, I think you're an A. I think I might have misinterpreted this. And I would say C is I'd rather wear a wig. I'm not doing anything to my real hair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? You don't think that? Like right now, I like my natural hair.
Right. So you like don't even come near my hair right now?
Right now, I'm like my hair is fine. Don't fuck with my hair.
You're a B.
I'm a B.
Yeah. You're a B.
Okay.
Again, there's a little B over here.
Because I'm just like, it's fine. It's fine.
It is.
It's good enough.
Okay.
You're not gonna be. I'm feeling you're not gonna be a cool rocker because your hair is not cool.
My hair's not cool. No.
My hair's not cool.
I have just your standard David Crosby gave up look.
I like it.
Okay. Your hair is not cool to the in the eyes of this teen magazine because I feel it's a very like a childlike idea of what punk rock hair is.
Yes.
Yeah, like my gray temples would a teenage girl wouldn't want that. my pube like transitional hairs between my beard and my head. She doesn't want those.
All right, number 5. I'd say my fashion style is A, always a new look. B, casual and comfortable. C, bright, colorful, and always fun. Woohoo!
A little column B,
Oh,
a little
it's
column
like-
C.
It's not always one or the other, It's
You have to
Andy,
bet
you're a
goddamn-
C. You are so definitely a C.
You are a C, for sure.
It speaks more to who you are as a person.
I will see you next Tuesday if you don't pick C.
but also it has to be comfortable. I'm not wearing bright,
Yeah.
colorful stuff just for the sake of it.
Except for that 3PO outfit.
Well, all fun.
That wasn't comfortable. I could tell it was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Fun, it could imply comfortable. It does to me. Fun clothes are comfortable clothes.
Yeah. Edible underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of those sumo suits that people get for Halloween or just to wrestle in.
Ooh.
Those are
Those
fun.
T-Rexes.
I've never been in one of those. They look hot.
All right, number 6. I'm really creative when it comes to A, fashion, B, writing, C, acting.
Oh. C, the least of all skills
Yeah.
listed.
That's in their mind. There's 3 creative endeavors.
That's all you can do. I mean, writing could include writing music.
Yeah.
Well, that's a toughie then. I think I'm. But
You are a very good actor, but
I'm more like in the moment
yeah.
of.
So acting
of
is your
life.
thing.
Acting is usually pretty easy for me.
Okay.
It's interesting they didn't include singing because it's a quiz about being a rock star.
Is deeply weird.
Right. I agree.
Very weird, actually. Number 7. Drama club or the school talent show? A, talent show. B, drama club. C, why not both?
See, I met you in drama club.
I
Kinda,
did.
sorta. I had spotted you before that, but we didn't really talk to each other until drama.
Did you bag and tag me from afar?
We're a couple of high school nerds in love.
All right. Isn't that
Is there option D, bullet to the brain?
No, actually, there is a D. Oh my gosh, it's improv classes.
Oh God.
Andy hates improv. Okay. Number 8. Blondes have more fun. A. Maybe I'll find out someday. B. I don't think so. C. Oh yeah.
B.
What does A mean? Maybe I'll find out one day. Does that mean we're gonna dye our hair blonde
your
to see
hair.
if we have more fun?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna have fun with blondes?
I think maybe is that like a kiss off? I don't really know. I could not answer that for you. This
Fun
is
with
not.
blondes.
This is very confusing to me.
Andy says.
I'm
not a blonde,
I know.
nor will
None of
I
us
dye my
are.
hair blonde. Although, we were talking about Fargo before this latest season. Dave Foley is in it. His hair is just shockingly white.
Yeah, he let it go. I think it looks good.
He looks great.
Yeah. Good for him. All right. Last question, you guys. Number 9. I never, ever get stage fright. A. I get over it when... I get over it when as I hear my fans.
When as I hear them.
When as I hear my fans. I get over it when I hear my fans. B. Yep, I can be shy. C. No way, I love it.
Oh, A.
Oh, when you hear the screaming Freddy
The
fans.
support, just the support. When you see a familiar face in the
Yeah.
audience,
All
it
right.
helps.
Now we're going to do some addition. I trust you can handle this. All right. For every A, you get 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know when I should move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 points for every B and 3 for every C.
Okay, I got it.
You said how many points for every B?
2. It's very simple. 1, 2, 3, honey.
And then 3 for C?
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas. What was in that marijuana? Oh, wait, marijuana.
What was holding me up was actually my handwriting on number 4. What was number 4 again?
I would totally give myself a crazy haircut. A is ooh fun. B, I'd really have to think about it. C, I'd rather wear a wig. You were a
C.
B.
I was a B. You
You're
said
a
I
B.
was a B.
You're
Okay.
really a B.
I hope I added this up right.
Oh my God. Okay, Andy, what is your score?
I've got a grand total of 15.
Oh my gosh, you're a Demi Lovato.
Yeah, okay.
I could have pegged him this.
Simple and classic. You and Demi may be old-fashioned gals, but being yourself is always in style. You're a real
Sure.
Demi. Do you see it? I see it.
I'd rather kind of be a Demi Moore instead.
Actually, you're more of a poot, but what are you going to do?
I guess. If only that was an option.
If only. All right, Freddie, what do you have?
Hold on.
Oh, my Christ.
The only reason hold on. I got a 22, I think. Because you said that
Okay.
C's were 3, right?
Right.
Then I have 22.
All right, you are Hannah Montana.
I'm Hannah Montana.
Just like Miley Cyrus, you love getting into character. A stage name boosts your star power.
Yeah, that's why I'm known as Greasy Bun 69 everywhere else.
This is terrible.
This
other,
is
yeah.
Miley in her early era.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
It's not the bangers where she
No.
went wild.
This is not bending over in front of Robin Thicke on the VMA stage.
I almost forgot about that.
Rihanna was the other person that you could have gotten. It says here, one sure isn't a lonely number. You and Rihanna only need one name to shine. Get out there and own it. What is the fucking point of this quiz? It's weird.
It was real weird.
It's like
Now,
stalker.
Are they saying that was who are the 3 women again? Okay, I know Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez is number 2.
No.
Who's the other one?
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. I get them mixed up all the time. They came out at the same time.
And then Rihanna. Or Rihanna.
And Rihanna, who is the standout, I think, of the 3 personally.
Well,
I love
obviously.
Miley Cyrus, but
But actually, Miley, you know what? She's giving us work. What is Rihanna doing? We don't need more underwear.
yeah. Well, what I'm wondering is, does Demi Lovato? She have an alternate? Are they talking about Poot Lovato?
No, nobody's talking about Poot.
Okay.
And Poot is not an actual thing. It's not like her alter ego.
It's not branded. Poot was just an accident. It wasn't a marketing thing where they're like, oh, we're going to release albums under Poot and Demi.
Yeah, it's an urban legend. People think that she exists.
Are you ready for 2002?
Yeah.
Because that's what this quiz is about. You're going to need to write down your answers yet again. Thank
This
you.
is a dry ass pen.
I know.
That's okay.
All
It
right.
kind of works.
I
Kind of
know.
works.
There might be another one in there.
That's all right.
Okay.
I just
Is it
wanted to
gonna be
bitch
like-
about it.
Is it going to be like, what kind of patriot are you?
Terrible.
It's like, are you going to go overseas and avenge America, or are you just
No,
going to
it's
sit
fine.
back and take it?
All right.
America's fine.
America's fine. Okay. Here's the blurb. It says Christmas is just around the corner. And right after that, the new year will make its grand entrance. But are you really ready for the year 2002?
You don't even know how to say it anymore.
I'm like looking at this like, what is that? Oh.
Now it's you got to say. Remember we used to say
they spelled it out.
2002.
I know.
Do you remember? And some people would be like 2002, and some people would just be like 2002,
It was.
and others
Do you
would say
remember
ought to.
being an adult when the millennium switched over? Honestly, none of us really knew how we were going to refer to any of this shit.
No.
It just naturally,
It shook out.
and it was different, lots of different places. But now I would just call it the aughts,
Yeah.
the 20 aughts. All right, so are you ready for the year 2002?
That's
You are
hard.
not ready for the year 2022.
Remember, those were good. Those were the glasses that
pandemic
really
year.
looked the best on New Year's Eve because they had the most
2002
symmetry.
for sure. Yeah. Are you willing to dive into the future or still swimming in the past? Take this quiz to find out.
All right, lay them on us, Amy.
All right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit. I just can't see this. Is so
She forgot her cheaters. Just kidding. She doesn't wear
No,
cheaters.
it's really small. Okay. Number 1, you're on your way to a year-end bash and you're to come in clothes from your favorite era. You'll be wearing A pair of bell bottoms, a funky shirt, and love beads straight from mom's closet. B, your fave gimmick outfit of the year plus a red silk rose pinned on your collar. C, an asymmetrical leather skirt with the matching studded belt and nothing else.
Here's the, do they have what do they think that people? Oh, I'm going to dress 70s. I'm going to wear everything from the 70s.
I don't know any.
I'm going to wear
Well,
platform shoes.
Carry my pet rock in there.
Remember how big thrifting got in the 90s?
Yeah, but they didn't wear like they wear bits and pieces from it. They didn't wear the whole kit and caboodle.
Well, I don't know, Andy. You'll have to talk to the people who made this thing.
I'm just saying. I'm going to go with A, but it doesn't. I'm not going to wear beads.
Okay.
I chose C.
Why is there a picture of the
The
Gotta rub my neck at
asymmetrical
least.
leather
Britney Spears
skirt.
here? Okay. Number 2. As the clock strikes 12, which song will you be belting out to welcome the new year? A. Paula Abdul's Rush Rush. Fuck yeah. B. Mandy Moore's Crush. No thank you.
Crush.
And C. Alicia Keys' Fallen.
Oh, easy. C.
I'm going with Rush Rush, and Andy knows what's up.
Wait,
High five.
who sings songs besides Auld Lang Syne on when their New Year's strikes?
Some people sing Rush. Rush.
It's
Rush.
I think it's about.
so we can sing random songs now during.
Yeah.
It's
no,
about
on New
falling. It's
Year's
not
Eve.
random. These songs are about like love and falling in love and
I know,
crush.
but like
and that's
the
like a
random
thing.
in the sense that they don't have anything to do with New Year's.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why I'm trying to defend this dumb thing.
The hilarious thing about that is only one of those songs I feel like has stood up
Stand up.
as a song, and I chose
Oh,
it. It is C.
What would you do if like 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, and somebody just starts going, I keep on falling.
I keep on falling. I love that fucking song though.
I know, but it would be weird, right? If just somebody just started belting that out.
Unless
the
it was
clock strikes
Alicia
12.
Keys.
Even so,
It would still be
for her.
weird. Yeah, you're right. It would be real weird. Would it be less weird if it was Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga that just came up out of the floor? But when he was alive,
Yeah.
obvi.
Was Lady Gaga even around 2002? So
I mean, she was alive, but no, she wasn't.
Yeah.
She like debuted on So You Think You Could Dance. So whenever
Yeah.
that started.
she would still have been Stephanie Germanotta.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. Your group of friends is planning to watch a musical soon. What would you suggest? A. Annie. B. Miss Saigon. C. Rent.
Oh, dude. Hey, Annie. We got Annie.
Amy, this applies to you so well, doesn't
I
it?
know, my God. I was like, nope,
'Cause
nope, and kill myself.
How many times have we been hanging out and Amy's like, let's put on a musical?
Oh, you know how much I love music.
Hold 1 second, though. Have you ever seen the Annie with Carol Burnett? And
Yes.
you don't like that?
It's fine, but I don't want to watch it again.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Big shaggy dog, Sandy.
Yeah. All right. Which boy band CD are you spinning right now? Hangin' Tough by the New Kids on the Block. B. Black and Blue by the Backstreet Boys. C. Celebrity by NSYNC.
Hey.
Hangin' Tough.
Yeah. Oh, we They sound like the flying monkey army from the Wizard of Oz. Winner.
I don't like the way this quiz is going for me.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to say about you? You're not
They're
ready
gonna
for
say-
2002?
Yeah, they're gonna say you're an old fart.
They're like,
Why don't you just kill yourself?
old fart detected. All right. Number 5. If given the chance to star as a character in a future re-release of your favorite movie, who would you be? And now this is assuming some things about what your favorite movie is. A. Gabby Hoffman's Samantha in Now and Then.
Oh yeah, they're just assuming we're gonna like one of these 3 movies.
Rachel Lee Cook's Josie and Josie and the Pussycats. That's a fun one. And C. Reese Witherspoon's Elle in Legally Blonde.
C for Dignity.
C for dignity.
I don't know. I feel like that character's pretty sharp.
Sure, yeah.
I
She
don't
got
know.
into fucking Harvard or whatever, right? Was it
And-
Harvard?
I don't know anything about the other 2 characters. I know the movies, but I don't remember those characters. Do you?
I don't care.
You don't care to remember?
I don't need to.
To answer the question, I feel like you do.
Well, it's just like, who would you want to be? Would you want to be Reese Witherspoon?
In Legally Blonde,
Yeah.
she comes out on top.
Okay.
Her life has less
That's good.
trauma in it probably than Now and Then. Like Now and Then, there's probably some more realistic life kind of trauma that's happening to that character.
Sure.
That I'm like, if I'm gonna have to be in a movie as a movie character, am I just playing the character? Because God, I would
Yeah.
bring a whole different look to Legally Blonde.
them. Yeah.
I would
know.
play them at our age because I
Right the
can't
fuck
imagine
now, dude.
Any of us playing a Josie and the
Now,
Pussycats.
at the
the way
time,
we look now.
little girls were reading this, but
Yeah.
yeah, what they meant was 40, something-year-old men.
It's weird on so many levels. One, because it is in fact like 23 years old or whatever, this article.
Yeah.
And two, it's
God, that's
for
a
little
whole
girls.
Person. Yeah. That's a person that might even be like contemplating marriage and kids. Jesus.
Yeah. You have this is covered both time and space. This Topicana is like the multiverse version of the Topicanas.
All right, number 6. What's the fashion staple you'll be carrying into 2002? A, the souvenir Alanis Morissette concert shirt you keep preserved in your closet. B, your trusty silver hoop earrings. Or C, MSOS MP3 player, the latest cellular phone model. Fuck.
A, Alanis. A is for Alanis.
Where's M505? I don't know. What is this? What is this?
Well, I think you could plug any cell phone into that.
Your Zune.
One. Your Zune.
Because I still use my
Oh my God, you do.
what is that called? I forgot.
Your iPod Mini.
iPod, yeah.
The red one.
So, like this electronic device, does it play music?
It says MP3 player, so
Yeah.
I mean, what else would it do, right?
Well, I feel like this is like the early versions where they had like 10 songs.
All right, number 7. Your fave female pop star is A, Kylie Minogue circa I Should Be So Lucky. B, Kylie Minogue as seen in Spinning Around. This might be an Australian magazine. C, Britney Spears.
Oh, A. Kylie Minogue.
All right.
Surprised it didn't like ask like really old, like Barbara Streisand in Funny Girl or something.
Who's your favorite star of the silver screen? Is it Clara Bow?
My fave female pop star will forever be Brooke Hogan because her song was playing as her dad was banging some chick.
Oh,
and
really?
She was his ringtone. And that was on the sex tape.
So his daughter basically made a soundtrack to her dad's sex tape inadvertently.
Wow. That's what I said. All right. Number 8. You cover your notebook in A, Archie comic strips you clip from the newspaper. B, Harry Potter wrapping paper. C, any Lord of the Rings trivia you can get your hands on.
Oh, A for Archie.
The Archies are fun.
Yeah.
I know, but it's weird. Like, where would you find Lord of the Rings trivia to cover your notebook with?
I mean, honestly, I do not know. Is this like people did not have the internet in their hand at this point, I guess. So
You just write it
we have to
down.
forgive them.
You just get brown paper and you write it.
I mean, I assume they're like the only thing I could think of is like a trivia game, but those are tiny little cards. Would you actually go through the trouble of pasting those on your notebook?
I feel like it's probably just like trivia as in statements of trivia. Like Tolkien based his series on his experiences in the World War
But that
II
means I have to
or
go
one.
print that out or find it printed somewhere. And it's just a lot.
It's a lot of work, you're saying. So like you're like, it's easier for me in this imaginary exercise.
Okay.
That's what Andy is saying. It's easier for him to go with a different one.
And also, the Archie comic strips from newspapers or comics.
Well, at this point, Andy, you're allowed to, in your head, go, well, I'll just assume like a comics. I'll just swap that in.
Okay.
This is not, I'm not your proctor.
I feel like
this is not the PSATs.
They're gonna have the most rereadability of all those options.
Okay.
Like you can go back to an Archie book and find you can just be like, the comfort of an Archie book.
Yeah.
Is
You know, that'd
evergreen.
be cool. You could use that and you could paper something in it, coat it in shellac or whatever the hell. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What if you made a whole casket for somebody who's a big Archie fan out of paper mache?
Andy, I know how much you love Archie books.
Yeah.
And just in case they get buried alive, they have something to read.
Yeah.
What about a sarcophagus instead, like in the style of the ancient Egyptians, but made out of Archie
Put the
paper
pussy?
mache? Yeah.
In a
Or you
sarcophagus?
In the sarcophagus.
You can mummify them in Archie comics too, instead of the gauze.
You could.
Finally, your last question, number 9. When you think of 2002, you A, wonder where 2001 went. B, worry about what will replace your fave pointy shoe trend. God, I hate the pointy shoes. I really, really, really do.
They're not good for your feet.
Uncomfortable and real dumb looking. C, can't wait for the next MTV Awards.
Oh, those used to be so much fun.
Right?
And then they became like all the other
Well,
award
no,
shows.
then you got older and it didn't get
Yeah, that's
older
true.
with you.
It's true of everything.
That's what happened. All right.
Who's even Garfield in this new Garfield movie? Did we figure it
I
out?
don't know. My mom tells me she's going to see Garfield tonight, and I'm like, is that like there's a Garfield movie out? And is Bill Murray in it? Nobody knows. I mean, we could
Also,
know.
an interesting choice for her.
It'd be even weirder if she went to like the premiere and she had to wear a gown and stuff.
She's going with a 4-year-old, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, there's a child involved. Otherwise, it would be weird.
spotted at the Garfield premiere.
Is she gonna go to the Garfield premiere in like a full-length orange gown that's made of her,
Maybe
That's
or made
something.
of lasagna?
you would have.
Yeah, or gray.
You absolutely would have, Andy.
No, I would do like how Lady Gaga wore a meat dress.
Yes.
I'd wear a lasagna dress.
That's gonna be messy as shit.
Big old messy lasagna.
You know it.
dress.
You're gonna smell great though. All right. So this is how we're gonna score it. Let me know if you're mostly A's, mostly B's, or mostly C's. You guys want to take a minute? Whoever's done first.
I have an overwhelming amount of A's.
So do I.
Oh, you're both an
I
A.
have full blown A's.
You're both nostalgic Nancy. Bunch of
Nostalgic.
nostalgic Nancy boys over here.
That sounds like a put down.
I know.
It's like, look at that nostalgic Nancy over there.
Here's
What
the
are you doing?
description.
Look at those limp-wristed 80s enthusiasts.
Here's your description. You treasure the time when Joey McIntyre belted out, "Please don't go, girl." Oh, God, my voice is terrible, but I had to do it. I know no other way to say those combinations of words. And absolutely adore those tinted glasses your father wore during his college days. Come on and bring some of your oldies but goodies vibes into the New Year party.
I think it's adorable that they thought my father went to college.
And also, I think they should have went back a little further. You enjoy churning butter by candlelight.
Basically, this quiz is saying that you guys are just stuck in the mud.
In the mud.
And you guys need to get unstuck and join the fucking future of 2002.
The here and now, 2002, where quality is job one.
It's also like kind of coded to that we're backwards and judgmental.
Yeah.
It's like you want the olden days back when men were men.
I don't think that's what it's saying. I think it's saying that you want the olden days back when an Archie book was an Archie book, not an Archie worshiping Satan book, not an Archie being a zombie book. Although I love all of those things.
I do too. All right. I had just those two. I think we had fun.
And what did you get, Amy?
I totally did not do any of them. This whole time I could have been.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I probably would have followed what you guys did. I do feel like I'm more of a Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Though,
You're
I'm gonna go with Andy on that, and then
So, and
I'm
you're
probably
also nostalgic Nancy.
Oh yeah, I would have been a nostalgic Nancy for sure. Listen, I do not care for the future right now. The future does not look cool at the Mo.
The future ain't me.
The future.
The future isn't what it used to be.
I know.
I love that expression.
All right. Well,
So, my name is nostalgic Nancy Demi Lovato. That's me.
it sure is, Andy.
So nostalgic.
It's hyphenated.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
It was fun. Thanks, Amy.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
go-
are a
I'm gonna-
bunch of Nancys, and I love you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to my Demi Lovato albums.
All of
and,
them. On vinyl.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right, bye.
Bye.